Hello everybody, it's me, Unit 102 Alpha here. Alright, so, yesterday, as you may recall, I did the thing. I finally made the climb all the way to S rank. Yep, S rank in single ranked matches for PvP. It was one hell of a climb. Managed to make it during the first S rank promo, but that was tough. I fought tooth and nail to get there. And I discovered that S rank is a different breed of brutality altogether. So now what I want to do is try and climb that ladder and see just how far I can climb. Or how far I can fall, for that. We won't really know unless I try. So let's dive right on into this. I'm at position 852, running a double melee build. I'm going to show everybody what I can do. Alright, so, ooh, it looks like another double melee enjoyer, Wing Zero, ooh. Let's dive right on into this. I've already got a worthy opponent. Our battle shall be legendary. Oh, come on. Don't run away. Oh, okay. Is that a Gundam-themed build, by the way? Oh, so I just got killed by a Mobile Suit Gundam. Alright. This guy's not even giving me a chance. Alright, forcing a tiebreaker. Already off to a very intense fight here against another double melee enjoyer. Alright, so what I need to do is dodge the anime round slash by flying up. If I'm above them, then their round slash is pretty much guaranteed to whiff. This guy's already got me in a rough spot. But it's always good to fight another double melee guy. Yep, and classic anime round slash is a kill. GG to you, thank you for the match. Always good to fight another double melee enjoyer. I can't even be mad, because this is peak combat here. Double melee against double melee. Yep. Kind of a very Gundam-looking AC here. I guess it's not an AC anymore, it's a Mobile Suit Gundam you got there, Wing Zero. There you go. Looking good. Again, I can't be mad, because fellow double melee enjoyer. Always a good fight with them, whether I win or get completely obliterated. And if I get obliterated by a double melee build, they always do it stylishly. So, yeah. If I had to pick a build that's going to destroy me, it's going to be another double melee build. It's not going to be a tank, it's not going to be one of those dumb little mosquito builds. It's going to be another double melee build, and it's going to be a fight for the history books. Alright, we've got a double Zimmerman build here. Kind of a typical thing here. You see one Zimmerman build, you see them all. They have the same core playstyle. Get in close, waste you of their shotguns, always combo an assault boost kick in there every so often. Sometimes very frequently. They may or may not have a shield with them. There are very few counters to a dual Zim build, unfortunately. And this one does indeed have a shield, so my options here are incredibly limited. Alright, so I even gave them a win condition here, because I used my pulse armor before they did, which is never a good idea. I mean, that's how you give your enemy the win condition. Alright, there we go. And we got him! Right at the end. Very close match. GG, thank you for the match. So yeah, classic dual Zimmerman with a shield. Would you look at that? We've got the same chest and the same legs. And we've got the same armor type. Well, same expansion type, pulse armor. The official name is expansion. What are you? Now, I have no idea what to expect from this guy. Not sure what build they're running. It looks like a very beefy defensive build. Oh, anime round slash weapon. Alright, let me use my armor. Alright, swatted him right out the sky. Doesn't get any better than that, just swatting somebody out of the sky with your coral oscillator. It doesn't have to be a charged coral oscillator, it can just be the basic downward slash. Okay. Ooh. Hi. Need to armor up. What kind of build even is this? I'm not sure. I don't have any of my fight analysts here with me. But one thing remains is that you are certainly an interesting case. Okay. Yeah! Alright, that was a very close match. GG, thank you very much. Forced a tiebreaker and everything. Let me get a look at you. Alright, I see missile batteries on the back. So this is a very missile-centric build here. Then we've got a bulkier frame with main dish, desserts. We've got Varel, we've got the VP46S, which is the same arm type I use. Pulse armor. Oh, looks like a coral generator that you're running there. And the anime round slash as the melee element there. I call it the anime round slash weapon. That's just what I choose to call it. I find it better that for some of the other weapons, if I give them nicknames, I can remember them easier. Some other ones I will call them by their official name, like Zimmerman and the Coral Oscillator. Yep. Ooh, okay. Vulcan. I see a missile launcher, I see an Etsujin, I see a nebula rifle, unknown as to whether it's standard plasma or redshift variety. I can't see their left shoulder weapons, so that's going to be an element of surprise here. Definitely has the bulky defensive chest plating. Alright. Oh, they've got a shield, so that instantly screws over my double melee game here. I'm gonna have to get really smart on how I deal with this guy. So that is a redshift rifle. Alright, so they already armored up before I did, so I have a win condition here. Alright, we got him. Very close little chase there. I was not anticipating that they would assault boost away mid-fight like that. I do not like it when people do that. I get it's a defensive maneuver, but I personally just don't like that kind of thing. Alright, so we just need to go in close and smash up. Alright, they're running again. Sorry, but it's no use running. Thank you for the match anyway, but please try not to assault boost away again next time. Alright, so that was 100% a redshift rifle, combined out with a shield, duo missile launcher, and that's a Sampu gun, not an Etsujin gun, my bad. I'm used to seeing Etsujins, I don't see Sampu very often. But yeah, very interesting build there. Defensive double trigger, nice shield there to throw off a double melee user like myself. Alright, so we're climbing that S-rank ladder. I'm at 837th place. My rating's 1,529, so I'm slowly climbing that ladder. Getting better with this. Slowly, surely, gradually. Oh, 6-ball. You look very intimidating, and it's not just your bulky defensive frame. I see dual earshots And if my optical sensors caught that, dual Karasawa rifles. Okay, this one's going to be a very brutal, violent match. This situation is going to escalate quickly. Yep, I was right. Holy hell. Christ. My dear viewers, I believe I speak for everybody here when I say beware of builds that run dual earshot and dual Karasawa rifles. They are not to be trifled with. One good shot on you and you are done. Oh, come on, don't assault boost away like that. And that is terminal armor, so they can definitely outlast anything I'm doing here. Holy hell, that is brutal. 10 out of 10, exactly as violent as I was expecting it to be. Credit to you for being bold enough to run a dual Karasawa and dual earshot build. You, sir, and or madam, are a menace. Look at that. That's not a build that you take lightly. That's a build that means business from the get-go. That is the build. It's a approach with caution, and maybe a signed will, and also approach with, well, a good life insurance policy. Though androids like myself don't really have such an insurance policy. I mean, we do have a warranty on us. Alright, so that's loader 4. We've got missiles, we've got an anime round slash blade there. Alright. I'm gonna just take this nice. Okay, I see this guy's a fan of strafing left, so we are going to prey on the strafing left thing that this guy wants to do. We need to really prey upon that like a good hunter. And the way we prey upon people who strafe left is to use the charged coral oscillator, because most of the time they are going to end up strafing left right into it. So, think like a hunter, exploit your prey's weaknesses, look at their hang-ups. Alright, I anticipate that this guy's going to more than likely learn by strafing right. Alright, so we baited them yet again into strafing left, like a good hunter. We've successfully taken out our prey. But let's look at our prey, see what we've hunted. Same chest and arms as myself, the Walter legs, the Alpha head, anime round slash blade, duo missile launchers like what I use. Might be a slightly different model, might be the same model. Different missile battery, same pulse armor, running a coral generator. Wait, no, not a Coral Generator. It's the VP-20C. But they are using the Walter Booster and the Walter 1 FCS. My bad. They're using one of those circulating current generators, the blue ones. That's one of those missile launchers. Okay. Solid build. And yes, that is the same duo missile launcher model as my own. So good choice in weaponry. Thank you for the match, as always. Alright, so we're getting matched with Bulldozer again, our Zimmer shield build from a few matches ago. I remember them, so hopefully I can pull off a quick win against them. Though Zimmer builds are always rough on an AC. If you're going up against a dual Zim build, especially a dual Zim shield build, you're definitely going to get hurt by this guy. And really anybody else who's a member of the dual Zimmer shield family. Now, of course, this guy does have the pulse armor and a nice little shield there to mess me up. So very smart move here. But we managed to stun them, punish, back attack, but we're not in a very good spot. We're left with basically 1 HP in a dream. Yes, it's strictly 32 HP, but it's still in the 1 HP in a dream category in the grand scheme of things. A very rough fight, but that's to be expected from a dual Zimmerman shield build. Then there's the classic kick combo that Zimmerman builds like to use. Let's finish this quickly with a slash, and there we go. Clean takedown, less damage. GG, thank you for the match. Yep. Alright, so I'm a lot more laser focused. I've had some sufficient time to process S-Rank, accept the fact that I'm a part of S-Rank, that this is my new reality now, that I'm in for some very tough matches. I'm position 826. So I'm gonna keep climbing. Alright, I see another shield. I see an anime PFP. It's a blue AC. I see the duo missile launcher, big laser gun. So this is going to be a... So I'm basically bringing a sword to a gunfight here. And the gunner has a shield with them. They've got a riot shield. Okay, I'm not surprised that I'm getting a very rough match here. This is a shield here, and anybody with a shield kind of instantly screws over a double melee. It's like an instantaneous win. Unless either you know what you're doing and you're good enough, or maybe they're still learning how to shield. In which case, this guy knows how to shield. I've learned that people who have anime PFPs tend to have a crazy high level of skill. But they can be beaten, as I proved yesterday. But yes, this is a shield build runner. They will never be an easy fight for double melee specialists like myself. Okay, not exactly a specialist, I'm an enthusiast. I still haven't learned Demon Blade tech, so I'm not a true expert yet. But I am an enjoyer nonetheless. And I take pride in being a double melee enjoyer. And I'm pretty sure this guy's glad I'm a double melee enjoyer too. Easy picking, thanks to that shield. I can't exactly be mad. Anime PvP in my book normally denotes somebody of high skill, running a shield, which is an instant win condition against double melee. Now, they've got the same chest and legs as I do. Alright, so I'm also running Oscileus. I mean, I'm not really all that surprised or mad. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Hold on, hold the phone. There was a number beneath their name, beneath their little S here. Hold on. That says 95. Fall Volbeck. Now, let's go back to ranked match. Let's go single. Let's look leaderboards. Hold on. We are gonna look. Alright, so we've got multiple people that are ranked 96 here. Alright, so those are some of the 92s. Alright, so we've got some people that were ranked 95. Alright, so I guess my opponent there, who had a 95 under their S, is one of the top 100 players out there. Well, no wonder I got completely smoked. Hi, Frederick. Hello, my baby boy cat. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Watching your dad's stream? I have a cat with me. I has kept. Look at cat. Come on, Frederick, look at the camera. Nah, you want to focus on me. Alright, so we've got a Kurosawa, we've got a pile bunker, and unfortunately, we can't use the cute little cat as a distraction to lull our enemies into a false sense of security here. We can't do that. Or else you'd be demanding all the love and all the attention from our opponent, and then I could easily defeat them while they were distracted. It would be a very dirty tactic, but it would work. That's the dangers of dealing with a cat dad. However, a cat dad is clearly no match for a pile bunker. You see that, son? That's why you have to watch out for pile bunkers. Alright, where's the I see you? I see you charging up your rifle like a little glow stick there. You don't have to hide from me, you know. Alright, so they missed with their Kurosawa, and I managed to counter through them, and... Alright, so now we're forcing a tiebreaker. You see that, boy? We're forcing a tiebreaker. Dad's forcing a tiebreaker. Meow. Such a sweet, cute cat. But Dad's gotta focus on the match. Alright, we managed to get him with that nice little shotgun burst at the very end. Thank you for checking up on me, little darling Frederick. Sweet, cute little yellow cat. Alright, so this is AC Goldheart. Duo missile launcher, same model as myself, that looks like an orbiting laser drone. Ominous Karasawa rifle, same arms and legs as my own, and a very daunting pile bunker. You always have to look out for a pile bunker. Alright, little Frederick has chilled out. He's up in his little basket on top of the bookshelf, but he's still going to be watching his dad's stream. Alright, so we're waiting for our next opponent here. Alright, waiting for our opponent here. Gonna sip my coffee. Alrighty then, same desert arena as before. Alright, we've got Iron Thunder Paladin. I remember this build from a few days ago. Alright, so they've got the same electric guns here. Shoulder-mounted laser gun by the looks of it. And of course a drone, looks like the Huxley drone. Ooh, they're a lot more agile than when I last fought them. Alright, so now I have a win condition if I can keep this up. Alright, there we go. We used the terrain against them. There's some words of wisdom from Monster Hunter World. Use everything you have at your disposal. That's the way it is here in the New World. And for Armored Core 6 PvP, the same advice is actually quite sound. Use everything at your disposal, not just the weapons of your AC, but the terrain as well. Alright, so I redlined myself, so this guy surprisingly managed to destroy me and force a tiebreaker. He won because I redlined myself. Because I sabotaged myself and got a little too greedy, thinking I could chase him down a bit better. So I brought that upon myself. Okay. Yeah, I am more than likely not going to be able to beat this guy. Oh, come on now. Don't assault boost away from me. You know I don't like that. You know I can't stand it when people do that. Stand and fight. And I almost lost because I got a little flustered. Well, apparently, that is a way to get me flustered. Assault boost away, and I will get a little flustered from that. I mean, come on now. That's not very warrior spirit of you. I mean, if you're going to assault boost away mid-fight, then isn't that somewhat defeating the purpose? Now, I will, of course, mitigate some of my own bias here by admitting that assault boosting away is classified as a defensive tactic. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Alright, so we're going matched with Iron Thunder Paladin yet again. They know my tricks, I know theirs. This is going to be an even match, because we know how the other fights. Alright, a waste of ammunition there. I don't understand why people do that. So I need to use my scanner function, and there we go. Alright, so I'm out of range, so I can't exactly do a punish with my melee weapons just yet.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay. I lost because I couldn't chase as well as I did. Nor could I get in close enough to deal decisive damage. Yet again, I have sabotaged myself. Just in a different way as opposed to redlining. Alright, so my Coral Oscillator has done its job and has basically eaten their shield in just about one go.
50%. AP at 30%.
So I need to force a tiebreaker here. And we've done just that. Forced a tiebreaker. And I want to thank them for not assault boosting away. I know it's a defensive tactic, but I just can't get behind it.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, come now. Don't do that. Boo. I'm sorry, but I have to boo at that. Boo. Boo for assault boosting away like that and winning. That's not real warrior spirit. I'm sorry, but I have to. I just can't approve of that. I really am sorry. I try to be polite and considerate, but I just can't get behind a tactic like that, ever. I just don't get it. Alright, so we've got a very typical looking mosquito kite build here. I recognize those textbook rifles, the Noctrier legs. It's got all the makings of your oh, yep, and the same little plasma missile there, yep. This is a textbook mosquito. Yeah, I don't like having to play pest control. I don't fancy myself an exterminator, but here we are.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Ew. Ew. I'm sorry, I just don't have any respect for mosquito builds. They're literally everywhere. And I get it, they're a strong build, but come on, man. They just feel cheap. You know? Or maybe that's because I'm a double melee build guy who likes to get in close.
AP at 50%.
But come on, this just feels anticlimactic.
AP at 30%.
This requires very little skill or very little motivation. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ew. Ew, now I've got the stink of mosquito build on me. Ugh. Ugh. Yep. Classic mosquito build here. They love to play chase. They love to play keep away. And it's just really annoying and not really all that fun to deal with. Kinda. Ugh. I've been saying this on previous streams, but I think it would be better for the Armored Core 6 PvP ecosystem if the mosquito kite builds started dying out and they started to lose their popularity and newer builds start to rise up. Ooh, we got a double melee enjoyer. I see the Pulse Blade, I see a Pile Bunker, Zimmerman, Boscho Arms, what looks like a Huxley drone there. So I can say it. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Alright, so we've got a double melee enjoyer in the ring here, so this is obviously going to be a very good quality fight here. Yep, and I've already been in one shot by the Pile Bunker. I mean, Pile Bunkers are an addictive weapon. They're popular. People love Pile Bunkers for that reason. Look at him go, firing off that Pile Bunker. Oh, yeah, I was not prepared for this double melee enjoyer, but thank you for being a fellow double melee enjoyer. Thank you for the match. It's always good to fight another double melee guy, or double melee gal, for that matter. So thank you, sir and or madam, for the match. Look at this. Boscho Arms, a standard for double melee there. Ashmead Pile Bunker, the Pulse Blade, or as people like to call it, the Butt Blade. Huxley Drone, Zimmerman Shotgun, very nice. Sandhigh Booster, Oscillatus FCS, Kick Booster, so this is a Kick Bunker on top of that, and Pulse Armor. Very classy build. That takes class. That is a very classy, cultured build. Although any double melee build is very classy, very cultured. It takes a lot of gumption to use something like that. So, anybody who runs double melee is instantly respectable. Double melee builds are based. And whenever two double melee builds go at it, it's always going to be pure cinema. Especially if both players are fighting to their absolute fullest, then yeah, that's cinema. Pure cinema. And it's a masterpiece of cinema there, too. Like worthy of the silver screen. Alright, so we've got reverse joint, we've got the butt blade, Basho arms, and a moonlight. Of course, the match alone will tell us as to whether this is a redshift moonlight or the basic moonlight. Redshift moonlight. Oh, okay. Very quick takedown, Zimmerman gun there. Alright, so we're gonna fly right on into this. Yeah, nah. That's not happening. Anyway, thank you for the match. Good to see another double melee enjoyer here. Ludwig 4 Type S. Very unusual combination here. We've got the reverse joint Zimmerman, that's a classic all its own. Basho arms is a standard for double melee. Popular butt blade for melee engagements, follow with a red shift moonlight. Or as you know what, let's call it something different. How about we call it a blood moon blade, because it's red, blood's red, it's a moonlight, so let's call it a blood moon blade. Zimmerman shotgun, Santai Oscillaeus, Flugel booster, very good build. Alright, so we are doing this, we're throwing down, we are embracing double melee S-rank style. Alright, so we're getting matched with the same opponent as last time. Alright, so if I knew how to Demon Blade, I would have won, but sadly, that's not something my CPU can handle. My CPU isn't advanced enough for the it's not advanced enough for the Demon Blade tech. I've seen humans do it. Guess my AI matrix just isn't advanced enough yet. Whoa, this guy's no diffing me. I mean, it's good to see another double melee guy out here, but it does not feel good to get nagged. Still, thank you for the match. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, so we've got Ludwig 4S. Number 4 type S. Alright. I need to get creative with this guy. I say lead with... Nah, this guy telegraphed. He sees it. This guy sees it coming. This guy's a beast. Yeah, this guy's a beast. Probably a veteran, maybe a professional player. Yeah, I can't really compete against this guy. We are not on equal footing here. Reverse joint legs, very good mobility. Yeah. I'd ask this guy to go easy on me, but this is S-ranked PvP, so that is not an option at all. It's kill or be killed. Neg with no concept of diff, or be negged with no concept of diff. That's how it works in S-rank, I've learned. It's a very brutal, violent reality, but it's the reality of which I now reside in. Alright, so we've got a big, bulky stat monster here. Alright, so this is a fat, bulky missile rat build by the looks of it. Got the defense to stat check me entirely, so I need to kind of get creative with this guy too. Ow. This guy's staying completely above my charged oscillator. And since I can't Demon Blade, I don't have the skill to do it. Yeah, I'm sorry for these substandard matches here. I haven't had all my coffee just yet. Alright, so we managed to get them into the charged oscillator. We're gonna Pulse Blade kick, shotgun, and standard os. We're going to eat half of that shield with the charged butt blade. They're coming down, so we're going to charge oscillator. I whiffed with that because I was hedging a bet here. Alright, we got him. We're forcing a tiebreaker. Alright, so we're gonna fly right towards this guy again. Alright, so I'm redlining myself, which is kind of a big no-no here. Always got those bell bottoms for the kicking. Alright, charged oscillator, we got him. Nice little bit of luck there. Alright, GG, thank you for the very close match. Took a bit to pull that off. Alright, I'm going to take a short little coffee break here, get some liquid motivation. Because I've discovered the more coffee I've got pumping in my veins, the better I fight. Since I owe you, dear viewers, a good fight, I'm going to have to take this necessary coffee break and be back soon. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I'm ready to throw down. Got double melee ready to go. Oh yeah. This is gonna feel so good. Oh, it's this guy again. It's 4S. Ludwig 4S. Alright. 4S has been taking me out with very minimal difficulty. Oh, and they're assault boosting away. Come on, buddy. That's not... We're both double melee builds. Alright, there we go. So this is finally my very first KO against Ludwig 4S. We finally managed to KO him at least once.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, 4S is demonstrating that skill. And it is painful. Alright. Alright, so we're forcing a tiebreaker because 4S is still showing off that exemplary skill here. Yeah, number 4 type S is definitely destroying number 102 type Alpha. Not much difficulty. I'm sorry I couldn't be a better opponent for Ludwig 4S. Oh well. Technically, I was good enough to force a tiebreaker, so... There's that. I've got that going for me. I at least got to the point where I could force a tiebreaker on him. And there's 4S again. Well, at least now I don't have to worry about climbing the A rank ladder anymore. I can just have some very intense S rank fights. Alright, so let's get going then, shall we? Alright, we got him. Oh, we got him. He got a little greedy and I managed to punish. Huh. Normally, I'm the one who gets punished for being a little too greedy. Huh. So this guy's a lot like me, then. Guess he's a better model, though. Oh, a much more sophisticated model. This guy's high-end. Although I'd attribute those reverse joint legs and Osho arms to a lot of his strength. It's interesting that this guy's rocking one of those pulse gun things. Oh! Holy hell, did I do it? Oh my god, I destroyed 4S for once. Oh, good god. GG, thank you for the match. I did not expect that. Hi, Letty Drinker 19. Good to see a tea drinker here. I'm a coffee guy myself, although sometimes I do, in fact, drink tea myself. Yeah, alright. Redshift and Revert and RJS give him much more melee flexibility, and the Pulse Missiles give him solid, long-range, sustained fire if needed. Nice. Yeah, this guy's got the Pulse Missiles, he's got Zimmerman, he's got the standard textbook Basho arms for double melee, Redshift Moonlight, or as I've taken to calling it, the Blood Moon Blade. Standard Butt Blade, Mind Alpha Core, Mind Beta Legs, Shade Eye Head, Sandai Booster, Flugel... Sandai Generator, Flugel Booster, and Oscileus FCS. And we both share Pulse Armor, we share the Oscileus, we share Mind Alpha Core, we share Butt Blade and Zimmerman. So our blades do have some good similarities. Anyway, welcome, Letty Drinker 19. How has your day been so far? Are you enjoying the show? Welcome, welcome. Glad you can be here. I myself am a tea drinker from time to time, although I primarily indulge in coffee. Alright, so we've got another Moonlight Blade, designation Wyvern, same arms and legs as mine. Alright, so that's standard Moonlight. Alright, so standard Moonlight. Alright, so we managed to take him out. Minimal difficulty. Alright, charged Oscillator again.
AP at 30%.
Okay, yep, forcing a tiebreaker, because this guy's got some good skill. Alright. Alright, this guy's getting good at evading me.
AP at 50%.
Alright, so now my win condition has been secured. I've managed to force them into terminal armoring. Alright, so we've won the tiebreaker. We beat this guy. We've eaten Wyvern. Wait, wyverns are monsters. We've monster hunted. We've done a little bit of monster huntering today. Dual Etsujins, typical guns for a kite, same legs and arms. Terminal armor, got a basic moonlight, cool build there. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we've got wyvern again. We're gonna hunt wyvern. Alright, my dog is starting to go berserk, so I need to mute my mic.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Alright, so wyvern managed to beat me this time. Couldn't even get them to pop their terminal armor. I was like one hit away from doing that. So I need to really double down and focus here on this guy. But wyvern's pretty fast. Kind of out blitzing my FCS tracker.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Alright, we got him.
AP at 50%.
Alright, so I need to play keep away just a little bit. Alright, we got him. I don't like having to play keep away with my opponents, but sometimes I have to.
You'll have to play keep away a lot in S-Rank.
Alright. Ah. Thank you for still sticking around, Letty Drinker 19. So I have to play keep away a lot in S rank. Yeah, I've kind of been noticing that a little bit. I'm one of those double melee guys myself. Alright. Just a friendly little reminder here that if you guys are enjoying the show, go ahead and consider hitting that follow button so you'll get notifications for when I next go live. That way you won't miss my latest adventures and you'll help grow my channel. And if you want to watch this again, it's going to be on my YouTube channel after the broadcast is over. There's lots more Armored Core content there, but there's stuff from other games too. You'll never run out of stuff to watch. Alright, on to our opponent. This guy's got a big Coral Rifle, the Walter Coral Rifle. Got the Wooger gun for that nice little laser spike counter that looks like a energy shield there. So this guy's actually got some good counters going against double melee.
AP at 30%.
This guy's got some exemplary counters. So I have to give this guy some credit here. Yeah, Wooger gun with laser shield is definitely one of the best counters I've had the misfortune of dealing with as a double melee specialist. It's a very rough, violent fight. And this guy's also got what looks like pulse armor, so yeah, this is going to be very difficult to pull a win condition on him. This looks like a build that was designed to kill double melee. Alright, so I'm gonna have to look at this guy, see what this build really is. Alright, so that's the default tool arm. A lot of the VP parts, same legs, a slightly more compact duo missile launcher. Yeah, pulse shield, pulse buckler there. They've got pulse armor. They've got the big Walter Coral Rifle, and of course the Wooger gun. So this looks like, I'm going to go ahead and call this a double melee killer build. I mean, the damning evidence here that suggests that is the combination of the pulse shield that you can throw up when a melee user's coming at you, in conjunction with the Wooger gun that you can use as a laser shotgun or charged up into a point-blank laser spike. So this is definitely a melee killer. So, this guy's actually pretty smart. I'm going to imagine that they've run into a lot of melee users and built a nice little counter there, so definitely some respect and credit for making a build that can sufficiently and reliably counter a double melee. Alright, so dual Zimmerman build here. Yeah, well, what's wrong, Litty Drinker 19? Is everything okay? I noticed a little stressed out looking emoji from you in the chat. Alright, so charged oscillator, that's already eaten the shield. The pulse armor, we've eaten that.
50%.
Dual Zim Sweet 16 Juggler.
Oh, Dual Zim Sweet 16 Juggler. Oh, I haven't met a lot of Dual Zim Sweet 16 Jugglers before. You've dealt with them, Litty Drinker 19? Oof. So this guy is a bulky shotgun lover. Bulky AC frame and Sweet 16 shotgun with Zimmerman shotgun.
Just time a well-placed earshot to stop them.
Ah, you're an earshot enjoyer then, I take it. Yeah, I see a lot of earshots in A rank and S rank. Feels like a very brutal punish. It's kind of like you're bringing a rail gun to a fight. Alright. So we're gonna ready up again.
I run old gen cosplays and lots of ACs. And
Oh, old
games
gen
and grenade
cosplays.
launchers.
Oh, and lots of ACs in older games. Oh, I wouldn't have known that. AC6 here is my first game. Yep. So I'd imagine that older games are a lot different. Grim, Starman Free. Ooh, NASA looking emblem on there. Nice. An appreciator of NASA. You instantly have my respect. Okay, so this guy's pulse guns can definitely eat my shield if I'm not careful. I think that's why he's got them. And of course, dual laser shotguns on the, well, laser cannons, not laser shotguns. Very interesting AC design here. I have never encountered a spec like this before. And they've clearly got terminal armor equipped. So I need to sweep with my charged oscillator. Getting close.
PvP at 30%.
Yep. Okay. Yep, this guy's using the pulse guns the way they're meant to be used. They've met somebody who's running pulse armor, and those dual pulse guns can just tear right through it and leave me defenseless. It'd be like I never activated it.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, this guy is good. This guy's got a good build here. High damage. Nice defense killer build. Somebody throws up pulse armor. This thing's just gonna tear right through it. Dual laser cannons there. The VE60 LCB. You don't see these things get used very often, but they are a slept-on menace. Nice little NASA theme there. I can respect a guy who enjoys NASA. I can respect that. Alright, spring chicken legs, Mind Alpha. Mind Alpha seems to be a very popular chest type. Mind Beta head. I think they're trying to cosplay as like an astronaut, kind of have like a NASA astronaut themed build, and well, Mind Beta does kind of look like an astronaut helmet because of the little black glass with the little lights peering through. So it does make sense. Alright, so we're just gonna charge right on into this like we normally do. Got my melee build. Okay, this looks like another stat monster here. Very bulky frame here. I see missiles, I see a grenade launcher there. So this guy's strategy here is to just blow me up. And my strategy is to cut him to bits. I see we're at an impasse. Oh, okay, so this guy is definitely readjusting his altitude as needed to escape what I'm doing here. I need to be careful because I'm slowly starting to redline myself. Alright, we got him. It took a bit of very clever maneuvering, but we got him.
Therapist stun grenade launcher.
Hey, welcome, CB Cartoons. Welcome, welcome. Therapist stun grenade launcher, yeah, you don't see that every day at all. This guy's got some nice, bulky defense here. Kind of like Gravios from Monster Hunter. I am so psyched to fight that thing again in Wilds when it comes out this February. You don't even know. Alright, so this guy's pulse armored. We can easily use some of our weapons to just devour that. And there we go, nice little slash from the Coral Oscillator, and they are down. So welcome, welcome, CB Cartoons. Good to have you here. How are you doing today? Having a good day? Alright, so we've got the Zimmerman build here. Bulky Zimmerman, looks like, what is it they say, a power baka? Yeah, I think that's what they're called. Well, that's a waste of ammo. Alright, classic Zimmerman kicks technique here.
30%.
Yeah, I'm not standing a chance against a classic. This is a power baka. It's got missiles, it's got the big bell-bottom legs for kicking, it's got Zimmerman's for stun. And unfortunately, getting stunned while trying to use charged Coral Oscillator locks you into an overheat for your weapon, so this is quite dangerous. I do not have a decisive way that I can currently win against this guy. So, yeah.
Yeah. I kinda want Nursila and Shroud.
Oh, Nursilla. I remember Nursilla.
Yeah, I just got my first ending in Elden Ring. Started a second place.
Oh, Nursilla. I remember those big spiders. I was scared of those things. Yeah, let's eat Drinker 19. The bell-bottom legs for kicking, glitched hitboxes. That thing was not fun. And Nursilla. That thing kind of creeped me out. I mean, it's a giant spider, but the real creep factor that it has is that it can extend its mandibles. It can extend its little jaws. Woof, the sound it makes when it does that haunts me to this day. Whoa. Yeah. I have vivid memories of Nursilla and Shrouded Nursilla. Well, I've heard that they brought back that rubbery bird wyvern, Gypsaros, that rubbery poison spitting. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, CB. Yep. I mean, they gave us Gypsaros, and Nursilla loves to eat Gypsaros, and it loves to wear their skins over its spidery body as armor. I remember that thing to this day. I remember both Gypsaros and Nursilla, so they're probably both coming back. And of course, Conga Lala. That thing was in 4 Ultimate too, and it was annoying. Okay, what is this thing? What is that? Okay, I see Basho arms on this guy. What looks like laser shotguns on his shoulders, or a charged laser cannon type of weapon in general. Yeah, Emerald Congalala CB cartoons. I remember that thing too. Emerald Congalala was horrifying. Ooh, I wonder if they're bringing back some of the other bug monsters like Celtus and Celtus Queen. Okay, what build was that? Admiral 1000. Okay, I see twin shotguns here.
Laser cannon shotgun combo. You'll see a lot of them mainly on reverse joints so that
Oh, okay. Thank you for the fight analyzing, Letty Drinker 19. Glad you're still here. Yeah, this thing looks very intimidating. Charged laser shotguns, Basho arms, Hadelmans. Yeah, this thing's kind of intimidating. And terminal armor, so... Alright, so this thing's just a stunlock punish monster. So it likes to stunlock and just devour. Oh, okay. That was the only time you ever rage quit, was against one of those abominations? Yeah, I can understand why. That thing... I do not know of anything that can counter that. I mean, it's a big shotgun thing. Apparently shotguns are really popular. Blech. What are you? Okay, I see reverse joint legs, I see dual Zimmermans, I see a soup missile launcher. That's unusual. I'm not used to seeing a soup missile launcher with dual Zim. Ah, so you are definitely one of the big dual earshot enjoyers. Well then, you definitely give me a very hard fight. Alright, so we managed to cut this guy in half. But yeah, just a friendly reminder that if you guys are enjoying this stream so far, please consider hitting that follow button. Totally optional, but a nice option to have.
Spring chickens too. I guess the mind betas weren't tanky enough.
Spring chickens. Yep. Whoa, this guy is brutalizing. Ooh, I did not like that. I didn't even get a chance to do anything at all. Ouch. Umbrella 6 Midnight Glory. Deep royal purple with gold accents. Okay. It's kind of pretty. Dual Zimmerman's plasma missile, soup missile. This thing looks like a war machine. I'm honestly a little intimidated by that.
I just have one cosplay build from Armored Core 9-Breaker.
Oh, 9-Breaker with 2 ear shots, 2 Jav alphas, quad legs, and you only use that when you're mad? That's pretty cool. Oh, it's 4S again. Alright, so we've got a fight with 4S. It's been a while since we fought, but I finally managed to beat 4S. Yeah, 4S still showing me who's boss. Got that Blood Moon blade. Got the reverse joint legs. Boss show arms.
A lot before they get to lock on.
Yeah, I like to lead with missiles. And 4S has demonstrated tactical superiority yet again. Not looking good for our little average here. Ouch. 4S definitely bringing on that brutality there. So now my position has fallen to 1,130 within S rank. But you know what? I'm not even... I'm just glad to be in S rank at all. Sure, I'm not top 100 S ranker, but I'm good enough to be there. Makita. Wait, Makita, isn't that a tool company? I've heard Makita before. Makita. Alright, so this is a classic textbook Zimmerman build. And it's got a shield. It's a Zimmer shield. Zimmer shield meta. Yep, Zimmer shield, not many counters. And they got laser drones, so... it's a laser orbit drone, so this is definitely going to be a very violent fight for me. This guy's catching on. Trying to assault... Okay, don't run away, dude. Dude, please don't. Yep. But Makita.
You're getting the full S rank experience.
Yeah, I am. The full S rank experience. Makita. That's it, I'm Googling this. I need to know. Yep, Makita is a tool company. Okay, I just Googled that. Yep, so I lost to a power tool. I got beat by a power tool.
Arms with no melee.
Yeah, Basho arms with no melee. Crazy, isn't it, CB Cartoons? I know. Basho arms. A lot of people who run Basho usually pack at least one melee weapon to get that nice little stun melee punish in. Because Basho is literally the premier melee spec. The only reason I'm not using Basho is because I like the way that these arms I'm using look. Now, if Armored Core gave us transmogging, where we can make our...
You don't need firearms.
Yeah, I know. I don't need the specialization, so I have every reason to go Basho, but I just like the way these arms look. Now, again, if Armored Core gave us part transmogging, I'd run Basho arms, but I could layer those VP arms over them to where it looks like I've got the VP arms on. That would have been a cool experience. Okay, this looks like a stat monster. This looks like a power baka. Big laser guns, Zimmerman, bell bottoms, bulky defensive gear. Alright, where is this guy? Sorry if I made the camera spin a little fast for you guys. I just need to find this guy and fast. And we got him.
50%.
Nice little combo there. Ooh, they're running a bulky red AC. Alright, so I just saw them duck behind there. Oh, okay, so this guy's forcing a tiebreaker. I haven't seen a lot of those little laser orbits in A rank. I'm seeing them a lot more in S rank. I'm guessing it's because they're reliable. I'm seeing what they can do here. Okay, so this guy likes to camp. Okay. Okay, how do I counter laser orbits? I need some fight analysts here to give me some pointers on how to counter these laser orbits, because I'm encountering them a lot, and they seem to be really smoking me on this. So if anybody's got any tips on how to deal with these things, just keep moving. Alright, let's eat Drinker 19. I'm trying. I'll try, but I can't promise anything here. Alrighty then. Okay, so we're getting matched with Midnight Glory yet again, so this one's a very brutal fight. They proceeded to completely dog walk me in our last fight. Let's see if I can't get revenge. I'd like to hope I can handle this guy. But tanky spring chicken legs for the reverse joint. Nice industrial look. Yeah, I'm not beating this guy. So it looks like the laser orbit weapon is incredibly popular. Yeah, I've been learning that the hard way. Let's tea drinker. Woof. Where is this guy? I'm flying around looking like a chicken with its head cut off. Woof. Woof. I need some new opponents and fast. I'm getting hit with the same opponents every so often. Come on, matchmaker. Be better. Give me somebody a little more realistic. A little better matchup here. Okay, first tetrapod of the day. I see an anime round slash, I see Karasawa, bulkier, tankier legs. Name's Track Trick by the looks of it. But of course, the thing with the tetrapod builds is that when they have big weapons like grenade launchers and Karasawas, is that they do not get stanced while firing. Oof. Wait, I didn't take a lot of damage from that. Did they knock me out of range unintentionally? Because that Karasawa was like really charged up. If that thing connected, that would have deleted me. Okay, that's interesting. If that thing would have connected, I would have been cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the conclusion, the educated guess, that they accidentally hit me out of range. That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, I just gave that guy a win condition. I pulse armored before they did. I've got to not do that. Alright, so we know the counter for the anime round slash blade is to go up. Alright, we got him.
Wonder what FCS is he running?
Yeah.
Missing a lot.
Well, let's examine it, shall we? Alright, let's see, Drinker 19, I shall appease your curiosity. We're gonna look at the FCS. It appears to be the Talbot model. Does that explain it? Alright, so now you know what FCS they're running. They were running the Talbot model. So we've successfully destroyed Track Trick with a tiebreaker. And it was quite an interesting match. It was good to see a fresh new opponent here.
With that FCS, the Sawa should have hit much more often.
I guess so. I don't really run Karasawa rifle all that much. I've been running the Zimmerman with the butt blade and the coral oscillator and the level 3 duo missile launchers. They've gotten me through a lot of matches. Whoa, okay. Lunar interference, that the real 621. Well, glad we're not competing for numbers. That's the real 621, and I'm model 102. Alright, so that's the thing about the pulse guns here, is that they're just going to instantly destroy my armor here, my pulse armor. It would be like I never activated it. So this is a very smart build here.
Never seen that.
Bubble juggler. They're called bubble jugglers? Huh. Thanks for the designation, Let's See Drinker 19. I'm glad you're still here. Alright, so we're just gonna charge the oscillator. Alright, so we missed with that.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little desperate here. And the more desperate I get, the less skilled I become, and the more I start to falter and make mistakes. Bubble juggler, huh? Yeah, I don't really run into many of these bubble juggler things. Oh, so they just use full pulse bubble guns. The A2 and Q1? Come on, man. All right. All right, so we've got Mr. Bubble Juggler here again. All right. How do I counter this guy?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
All right, we got him. We've popped the bubble, so to speak. Alright, so I just melee canceled into a self-red line here. You never want to do that.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
So me using pulse armor here isn't really an option against this guy. Because the bubbles are just going to eat that thing. It'll be like I never activated it. So the only way I'm beating this guy is by pure luck, sadly. And again, I'm still not... I can't do that demon blade thing that people are always telling me about.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I can't beat this guy. I do not like these bubble jugglers. Woof. Okay, hopefully I don't get matched with this guy again. That's just madness. Ooh, what are you? Oh, wyverns. So wyverns changed their loadout on me. Okay. Alright, so they still keep that terminal armor. Fortunately, Zimmerman can destroy them the second their terminal wears off. All I need to do is get a nice clean shot on them, and there they go. Terminal armor seems to be the waiting game. Ow.
50%.
Yeah, okay, so Wyvern managed to backshot me this time. Okay. Alright. Ow. Alright, got him with the Zimmerman right at the end, and down they go. GG, thank you for the very close match and the tiebreaker. Alright. Let's have to loading. Loading's taking me a bit, huh? Hold on, let me check down detector, check the network and everything. I need to look at PlayStation Network. So it's saying PlayStation Network's in the red. Over on down detector, saying that the server connections in 83% in the red. We've got 7% game. Okay, yeah. Okay, that would make sense as to why my thing is loading so slowly. Can I back out? Now? Alright. Sorry for the inconvenience here. I've never been stuck on a... Oh! Well. Wow. Alright, so we've gotten past a loading screen. An abnormally long loading screen. Cool electric gun build here from Vulcan. I remember Vulcan earlier. But they've got a very different build that they're running this time. Oh, you like to strafe left, huh? Okay. Alright, thinking like a hunter here. Let's get him. Or not. Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's definitely... This guy's done screwing around by the looks of it. Oh. Woo. Woof. Good God. Oh, don't do that. Come on, dude. Don't assault boost away like that. That's not cool. Boo. I'm sorry, but I have to boo at that. Ouch.
He's running a meta build, of course he will run away too.
A meta build, huh? I've never seen a meta like that before. Alright, wait a minute. Is it... Whoa, okay. So that's a Basho Mosquito, but it's running electric guns. Well, you're certainly an atypical model. Oh, hell nah. I'd have to agree with you on that, Tea Drinker 19. Alright, we did it. We kicked Shinji out of the robot.
It's a stun gun Neo statue, please slice him up.
A Neo statue, huh? Alright. Alright, let's get him. Alright, we got him. It's been squished. A stun gun Neo statue, huh? Alright, there we go. We sliced him up. Well, that thing certainly wasn't pretty. My position's 1087. Not bad.
Yeah, lightweights with Basho cores plus some meta light gun.
Oh, Neo statues. Whoa, what is that? What's it doing with a big laser gun like that? I thought it's supposed to be a mosquito build. It has the frame of one. Oh god, it's got a shield. Oh god. No! They're my worst nightmare.
AP at 50%.
Shields. A double melee build's only weakness.
AP at 30%.
We got him.
AP at 30%.
Oh, okay, so we're getting a tiebreaker. What the hell kind of build is this? I've never seen one of these before either. A lot of weird builds in S rank, huh? It's almost like another planet compared to A rank. Alright, I'm starting to redline myself. Uh-oh. Why do I have a feeling that's a bad thing?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh yeah, so this thing is definitely exploiting my weakness. This guy came prepared, gotta give him credit. I mean, that shield, that's like a D thing to hunt double melee, so credit where it's due. It's a solid build. Alright, so let's look at this thing. What killed me? Alright, so we see the little laser shield there. We see a big laser gun there. Not very common with this kind of frame, I have to admit. The Etsujin, that's kind of typical for the mosquito kite builds. Same with that exact model of plasma missile launcher there. But the big laser gun there definitely throws off the core mosquito kite build thing. Same with that shield. So it looks like this guy came prepared to face some of the more heavier engagements. Maybe they came prepared to face potential melee-centric guys like me, so they're definitely smart. Alright. Yeah, it's not something you see every day. Very weird. Something you'd build. You wouldn't dare, let's all.
Same here. Shields hurt. Cries in Chang Moonlight.
I feel you, CB cartoons. Same here. Shields hurt. Cries in Chang Chen Moonlight. Yeah, shields. One of my fight analysts, one of my followers, Jetstream Notorious, made it clear that shields are basically an instant win against double melee, unless you know what you're doing, unless you can somehow slingshot your way around them. We all hate shields. Same sentiment here, Letty Drinker 19. Oh god, it's a Wooger gun. That's another big counter against the double melee. Well, this is certainly a learning experience, folks. I guess you could say school's in session. school is most definitely in session. Alright, so this guy's definitely got another shield. Seems like shields are really popular for S rank. Alright, we got him. Minimal difficulty, not as bad as I was initially thinking it would be. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for this guy to pull up first. Alright, he's pulled up within comfortable range. Let's get him. Alright, charged oscillator, so his little buckler there has eaten that. And... okay, so I just melee canceled right into the path of that charged Luger spike. This guy's smart. He knows what he's doing. But then again, you don't get to S rank by not knowing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm starting to falter a little bit here. Okay, so we're forcing a tiebreaker now, so I'm definitely in some hot water here. Kinda got myself on that. But Luger Shield is definitely a very interesting counter. It's apparently a very good anti-double melee tactic. I mean, the shield's gonna eat a lot of what I throw out, because there's like a little timer window that you get when somebody's about to ready up a melee. So it gives you a chance to throw up your little shield. Kind of like a little parry window for soul spikes, so... I'm not at all surprised that this guy's shield's able to eat... Yep, nice little beautiful spike there from that Luger. Definitely fulfilling his purpose here of... Yep. So I'm not really surprised that I'd get wrecked like this. That is a masterful performance there from a dedicated melee counter design. You have that shield there on your shoulder. You have the Luger that you can charge up into that laser spike to just boom somebody when they melee cancel up in close. So I can understand why I lost, so I can't even be mad. This is definitely another good melee hunter. And it's a nice shade of blue. It's always fun to have a red AC versus a blue AC. Yeah. So Atsujin gun, very common amongst the kite builds. Missile battery there on the back. Laser shield plus Luger, definitely the bane of the existence of any melee guys out there. So GG, thank you for the match. You definitely have a very smart tactic there to counter double melee guys like me. If I run into you again, you're definitely going to give me some trouble. But you get to S rank by being smart. So I'm going to have to adapt as well at some point. Hold on, my superiors wish to talk. Alright, I'm back. I'm ready for this new little match here. I'm not sure what I'm getting matched with, because it's still the slot machine thing here. Whoa, what are you? Hello, you. I've never seen you before. Okay, so that looks like dual Huxley drones with a Zimmerman shotgun, Basho arms, and a saw. Now, the cool thing about the saw is while you have it idling, revving up, to cut somebody to ribbons, it has a nice little projectile protection effect here. You got a nice little juicy defensive. Oh, and assault armor. This guy's smart. Holy hell, this guy knows what they're doing. You don't meet a lot of saw bladers. And this guy's pretty fast. They've got a nice lightweight frame here to counter the weight of the saw. Okay, this guy's got a very smart design concept here. Oh, ah, good God. I forgot how violent the chainsaw can really be. Holy hell. Let me get a look at you. Alright, so we've got the lightweight for mezzo legs. We've got the standard Basho arms for melee preference. You got the big saw, you got a Zimmerman, you got Twin Huxley. Kick booster. You got the assault armor. Oh, thank you for the follow, Latea Drinker 19. Glad you enjoyed the show. And as a friendly reminder, that if you guys are enjoying the show, you can also follow the channel and, of course, check out the YouTube channel here as well. There's lots of content. It's not just Armored Core 6, although there is plenty of other Armored Core 6 content. We've got Nier Automata, we've got Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Audit, we've got some Sims 4 content, we've got God of War 2018 content, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, Aliens Fireteam Elite, RoboCop Rogue City, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Yep. So there's lots of stuff for you to check out there. Alright, so we've got the same guy again as last time with the nice little melee counter here. The shield Wooger combination, that's basically the nail in the coffin of any double melee guy out here. So I'm in for another very rough match here. Alright, so I just whiffed, but it doesn't matter because I managed to get lucky and get him. Alright, so we managed to get a kill off this guy. That's actually good. Alright, so it looks like we managed to get a win off this guy. Alright, so it looks like... Alright, so this is a good match. GG, thank you for the match. Same build as last time, nice blue color scheme. The Wooger shield as a dedicated melee counter punish. Like, if somebody's going in with melee, they're gonna have a bad time. This guy definitely gave me just that, a bad time when we first fought. However, this time I managed to get a win off of him. So I'm going to take a little longer break here. I'll be back. Alright, everybody, I have returned. I'm ready to continue on with my S rank Fight Fest. I'm at rank 1100 because that was kind of a hard fight here. Alright, so I see a Basho kite frame here. I see the Wooger gun, so this is going to be a violent little counter here. Alright, so they've got the Pulse Armor expansion ready, so with that, I have a little win condition here.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Now this thing's a little difficult. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Alright, we got him. Alright, we managed to take him down. This thing's playing a very evasive little game here, but because of that Wooger gun, it can go close range if it wants to. So this thing's very atypical. It's not like the mosquito kite builds that I'm used to fighting. It's got the Basho chest. But that Wooger gun is what makes it very atypical.
AP at 50%.
That's what makes it so unconventional.
AP at 30%.
Alright, so I need to back off because I'm starting a red line. Got careless. Now it's a tiebreaker.